Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure unboxing and review, and today from DC and Spin Master, we are featuring the 12-inch Combat Batman. This is a first edition action figure. In all honesty, probably doesn't really mean anything. Spin Master, it seems like they put this sticker on like all their products. This is a great toy. It's very affordable, so if you have young ones, I think would make an excellent gift. You're looking at something that retails anywhere between $9 to I think $12. On the average, it's usually about maybe 10 or 11. You're getting a sizable action figure at something that's 12-inch in scale. It's very playable. It's always very cool to look at, and it's awesome. I love these larger figures. I know a lot of collectors kind of, don't give a second glance at these things, but for me, I think they're great display pieces because they're so large, and they're just fun to handle and play with. Kids especially will love these things. They're just so fun. For me, they're almost kind of like a throwback to the old giant-sized Mego superheroes that we got in the late 70s, early 80s. The package design is pretty nice. You have a nice comic book illustration of Batman, and then on the back, here's some of the other figures in the assortment. We have Stealth Armor Nightwing, which is a great figure. We have Batman, which I think is a repaint of the Rebirth figure. We have the Red Hood. We have Batman with goggles, and then we have the Joker. And let's take this out. Alright, so we have Combat Batman. So this guy is a 12-inch scale action figure. And Spin Master, it's nice that they're continuing this tradition of the larger 12-inch figures. Back when Mattel had the license, they had their signature True Moves action figures that were 12-inch in scale. They tackled all sorts of properties from WWE to DC superheroes. And it's nice that Spin Master is continuing that 12-inch tradition in their DC Batman line of figures. This costume, I think it's awesome. Now, this is something that's very traditional in the realm of Batman action figures. Often we'll get costumes that are inspired by the comic books or the movies or cartoons. But this armor looks to be a unique design altogether, and it looks great. It's very futuristic. It's kind of like a weird mix between his armor in the Injustice and in also the Arkham series of video games. The color scheme is interesting. He has the black cowl, the black cape, but then he almost kind of has this very dark gunmetal body armor, which is really, really nicely done. You get a lot of nice panel lining, some rivets. The utility belt looks very futuristic. The gauntlets look to be very much inspired by Arkham Asylum, the series of video games put out by Rocksteady Studios and Warner Brother Games. The headpiece looks awesome as well. It kind of resembles the Dark Knight detective figure put out by McFarlane Toys in their DC Multiverse line. Very clean paint application for the Batman emblem. The one drawback for me with these figures is the material they use for the cape. It's kind of this very thin, I don't know how to describe it. It's cloth, but it's kind of almost like a very thin plastic or vinyl. It's alright, considering all things considered. This is a $9 toy, so you can't complain too much. And the presentation's nice. Overall, it's a fantastic figure. In terms of the articulation, let's examine that closely. His head rotates, his arms move, they go outward, elbow bend, elbow swivel, articulated wrist, legs kick up, knees bend, and they're actually ratcheted, so it, you can hold a pose. And it's just a fantastic looking figure. And here's some other figures also offered by Spin Master. We have the Red Hood, and the figures look great when you display them together. I can't stress that enough. They look awesome. Here is Damian Wayne Robin. So it's awesome. It's really cool that they've put out so many figures in this line. Of course, most of the time you're getting 5 different versions of Batman, but nonetheless, I think all of them are just awesome. I can't recommend this line enough, especially if you have children. All right, with that being said, let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. All right, later.